Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm doing my own nails and here is all the products I am using for this. I have also double tipped on my nails guys, so all that easy is putting one tip on and then putting another tip over. I should have just sculpted but I just thought it'd be quicker. So the tips that I have on are the pre-pinched coffin tips from Glitter Planet UK. I will leave the link in the description box. So here I'm just dehydrating my nails with Neo Nails dehydrator, and I'll do this on all 5 of my nails. So next I go in with my CJP acid primer, and I don't use much of this because it is acid one. I'm old school, I prefer the acid primers, so I'm careful not to touch the skin. My cat's saying hello again guys, she likes to be involved in my videos. So first off I'm going in with Neo Nails Pure White and Glitter Bells. I don't know the colour of that one but I will leave the link in the description box. And I am doing a marble effect on the pinky, so I'm using the white quite wet. Story to these nails guys, I didn't like them so I did end up taking them off, but looking at them now they do look nice. So as always I'm using the beads quite wet, and when I'm picking up the purple colour I'm just picking up a tiny bit. You need only a minute amount, and then I'm just dragging it around the nail. So I do this all the way up the nail. Making sure I'm happy with it and how it looks. As you can see on my brush I hardly use any, so you just only need a tiny bit. Sorry about my camera bouncing there guys. So I'm just doing the next bit of the nail. So the way I do my marble is I like to work in the sections, so I section off one part and I just section them off in invisible sections if you like. So I do it that way until I get the effect, because once you've encapsulated that nail you can't really see where you've sectioned it off anyhow, so it's all good and it does look very effective. So next I go in, I think it's Effie or something the glitter called here, and it is Glitter Bells. So next I go in and I'm just putting it down the nail a bit just to give it a bit more bling and a bit more, make it pop a little bit more. So as you can see it's just like doing 3 little lines, but it just adds the most amazing effect to your marble. So next I'm going in with Glitter Bells the purple colour, but I'll leave the name of it in the description box. I cannot for the life of me think of the name of that. So here I'm just using a bead, I'm patting the bead down, I'm being careful not to touch the cuticle area or the side walls, and then I'm just dragging it, well feathering it up the nail. I'm making sure that I do go in and give it a little pat as I'm going. So then I get my next bead and I blend that bead into the bead I've just put down, and I'll do exactly the same again and I feather it up the nail. So here you can just see where I have double tipped. So if anybody would like me to do a video on how I double tip, then please comment below and I will do one. I have got a good few videos coming up for you all, so I've had some goodies from Model 1, so the videos are coming up on them. Also I've been quite busy, so I just want to say that I went camping last weekend. Everybody's going to laugh at this, right? And I got drunk. I had only one too many gins guys, and I went to get in my tent and somehow I put my hand underneath before I was getting in. I don't know how I done it because I was drunk, and I actually sat on the, must have been on the very free edge of my nail at the tip, and it just popped off and it left me with a lot of bruising, and also it was bleeding underneath, so it did lift up a little bit of my natural nail. So at the moment I'm not wearing nails, so in my videos I've done this weekend you will not see me with my nails on show because I will have gloves on. I've put gel polish on, and I'm just trying to check it every 2 days just to make sure nothing's going bad. So, but then I did knock the one next to it, which I've got a little bruise on as well. So I'm just going to give them a break for a week and see how I go. And when I put my nails back on, I think I'm just going to go a little bit shorter for a while, so I don't damage any more of my nails until they're fully recovered. So then I did the tip and I feathered down. So next I'm going in and doing my next finger, and I'll do exactly the same again. I place the bead down. Now here, as you can see, because it's that finger, I could hold it down in the position I like to have them when I'm putting acrylic on. So I'm just making sure that I pat down and make sure it's all going to stick to my nail, which obviously it did, because when I hurt my nail, it all stuck. So, and then I just feather it up the nail again. I'm making sure though, once I put that second bead on, because I'm using a little brush, that I'm blending it in. Story of the brush, I don't know if you watched my last video, you will know I left it in with some acrylic on. I put it in my monomer and it set. I don't know how, it must have been, I think there was only a tiny bit of monomer in the bottom, in the dampened dish, so that actually set. So I'm looking for a new acrylic brush. It was the Nailmate Glitter Planet UK brush, so I'm just searching for one now. I've had a few good advice on Facebook, so I'm looking to buy the Annabelle's one, Glitter Bells, sorry, and she has got it in stock again. So I'm just hoping she's got it in stock tomorrow or Tuesday so I can buy it. So I will have my new brush soon, but for now I'm just having to make do with this little brush that I've had since I started. This was my brush I learnt on, so I can never get rid of that brush unless I ruin it like I did with my other one. So I'm just going in again, and I'm doing exactly the same all the way up the nail. I'm being careful not to touch the cuticle area or the free edge, and I'm just feathering it up the nail, making sure my next bead blends in with that bead that I've just placed down onto the nail, and I'm making sure that I pat it as I go along. So this colour is absolutely stunning. When I seen it, I thought, oh my god, I love that colour. So, because Nails by Annabelle Glitter Bells has some amazing colours. Like I said, her clear glass is one of the best that I've used. Glass slippers, sorry guys, is one of the best I've used. So I do like her system. But also guys, if you haven't yet tried CJP's the one, it makes your life so much easier. It sets faster, and you've got more control over the product because it doesn't set until you stop playing with it, and it's just amazing. I love it. It's my favourite monomer of life now, so I cannot live without that monomer. It's cut my time down drastically, so I'm really impressed. So again, I'm doing exactly the same, placing the bead down, patting it down to the cuticle area, being careful not to touch the cuticles, placing my second bead on, and then I'm just blending that into that bead that I've just placed down, and vice versa, the same all the way up the nail. So next I'm going in with Effie, I think it is, and it is Glitter Bells again, and I'm just doing like a glitter swirl up the nail. So I'll just drag it all the way up the nail, and I'll try and do like a little bend in it, and it just gives the nail a bit of bling, because in life you've got to have bling, you know. I mean, the other day I literally had no glitter on my nails, I just had them plain, and it was like, I've got no glitter on, that's not like me. So I know it was just gel polish, but still, I've got glitter black on now because I had to have it. So I think it's got to be done. So here I'm just doing like a bit on the edge there, and then I'll go in at the tip and do a little bit at the tip. And the middle finger, I literally cover whole with Effie, and I just cover the whole lot with it. So on the wedding finger I do the same that I've done on the pointer finger, and I just blend that into the nail and make it look all nice and blingy. So next I go in with my glass slippers and I encapsulate all 5 of the nails. So again, I'm just patting it down. I'm making sure that I cover all of the glitter and the colour on the nail, because once you foil, you don't want to foil into your colour or your glitter, as you will have none left on your nail. So I'm just patting it down, patting it up the nail, and just making sure that I cover the free edge and blend it all into the last bead. As you can see, you did lose sight of my nail there, because when you're filming your own nails, it is so hard, guys. I'm trying to get more used to it for you, so I am trying my hardest. So I hope that in this video you can see the majority of my work. I think you can. I have played it back to myself. So as you know what I'm doing now, guys, I'm just going to leave it here for you to enjoy this encapsulation, and I'll meet you back a little bit further on. So once you've encapsulated all 5 fingers, you go in and do top gloss. I'm using CJP No White Top Gloss, and I'm top glossing all 10 of my fingers, but I only show you 5. This is where the magic happens, guys. This is the amazing bit of doing nails, when you see your nails pop so much. So guys, I'm going to leave it here and let you enjoy this bit of nail porn. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and also comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and please share my video and all the other good stuff. Make sure you're following me on all my social media, guys, and most importantly, the most important thing of all is don't let anybody dull your sparkle. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.